What is up, everyone? Killer35 Durant here, bringing you another Madden video. And if you want to see Madden videos, be sure to leave a like, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more of everything. So yeah, let's get right to it. We're playing Madden 2020. This is the first time we're doing so. I played it a little bit before I recorded this video, and I thought, hey, this game is actually kind of alright, unlike last year's game, which was virtually unplayable for me. So you're going to see me do a few things here. You're going to see also a few of the preseason highlights that I had with the Broncos. I only played one preseason game because I'm not really interested in all that stuff. And they don't really have a ton of depth at really any position. The only thing to kind of note is that I did bench Joe Flacco for Drew Lock. So I did do that. I made Davis Webb, if anybody could actually remember the quarterback Davis Webb from back in the day. But yeah, just gonna run my usual offense that I usually run, and we're gonna get right into it. So yeah, Madden, I was excited for it. I heard some good things. I picked it up. If you were looking at the roster right here, like I said, there's not a lot of depth on the Broncos, but there's some talent there. You know, I have Cortland Sutton, Deshaun Hamilton, Emmanuel Sanders, who's actually injured in real life. So, but yeah, Emmanuel Sanders is back. Philip Lindsay should be pretty good. They still haven't gotten him face scanned into Madden, so he looks like some weird Hispanic guy. And then on the defensive side of the ball, we have a lot of talent on defense. Chris Harris Jr., got Bradley Chubb and Von Miller, of course. Todd Davis and Josie Jewell are okay. And then Derek Wolfe is good as well. So, and then Shelby Harris, the notorious D-line that picked off Ben Roethlisberger that kind of made Antonio Brown go crazy. And so yeah, just looking at the roster, like I said, not a lot of depth, not too much talent, but you know, more talented than a lot of teams. I'd like to say at least. So yeah, I'm just going through the menu so that everybody can see all the rosters that I'm doing. I am playing on All Pro, and so we're just gonna go in and jump into the first game. And the first highlight is actually Russell Wilson's going to get intercepted by Chris Harris Jr. and he's going to fall down to the ground and be able to get up and break a tackle, and he's going to go all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. That was an improbable play. I didn't think that was going to happen. I thought they were just going to, tap him down, but apparently somebody thought he was down, but he really wasn't. And then they're going to get a fumble, and it's going to get picked up by Justin Simmons, and he's going to juke out Russell Wilson, and he's going to fall into the end zone, and that's going to put Denver up by 14 points. And yeah, so a really hot start for Denver. A few drives later, it's going to be 21-7, and Drew Lock's going to drop back, and he's going to throw it deep to Tim Patrick, who is going to go almost into the end zone. He's going to get down at about the 7-yard line. As you can see, Drew Lock 7 of 8 for 102 yards and a touchdown. And then obviously that led to another touchdown. And this is actually one of the last drives, and this is just going to be a Devontae Booker, a huge hole, and he's going to have a touchdown. He ends up making the team. It was kind of hard picking people because the Broncos have a lot of talented running backs. So, and I think I ended up keeping 4 because I ended up signing the running back that they signed in real life. And so now we're going to get into the moment that we've been waiting for. Week 1 against the Raiders, Monday Night Football, and quite possibly the last Oakland home opener that they will have. Don't feel bad for them at all. It's okay. I'm not a huge Raiders fan, but we're going to get right into it. But yeah, going into the season, the Raiders also don't really have that much talent, and you're going to see it in this game as their pass rush is almost non-existent. It is insane how much you can tell from a game from how talented their players are, because I had pretty much all day to throw all game long, and you're going to be able to see that here. So we're just going to see the team introductions. Nothing too special. It kind of reminds me of Madden 2008's team introductions, if you ask me. But yeah, as you can see, Antonio Brown here with his stinky feet. The Oakland Raiders are actually going to get a quick touchdown. So it's going to be the second drive here. It's going to be 1st and 10, Derek Carr. He's going to drop back, and he's going to look, and he's going to find his man deep down the field, and they're going to get inside our territory. And so now that's actually going to lead to a missed field goal. And so now here, Drew Lock's going to get a play action, and he's going to go deep to Jake Butt, and he's going to barely get his second foot in bounds. So Drew Lock's going to have a pretty hot start right there. That's going to put him to the 16 and eventually lead to a touchdown. On the next drive, Derek Carr's going to drop back, on 1st and 10, and he's going to go to Antonio Brown, who's going to get it into opponent territory again. Derek Carr also starting off hot, 122 yards and a touchdown. And so right here, a few plays later on 3rd down and 8, Derek Carr's going to look, and he is not going to find anybody. He's just going to throw it away into the back of the end zone. That's going to lead to a field goal. And so on the next drive, it's going to be 3rd and 13 right here. Drew Lock's going to have to drop back, and he's going to throw up a prayer to Deshaun Hamilton, and he's going to come down with it in triple coverage. I don't know how Deshaun Hamilton got that one, but it's going to be a 23-yard catch. And just a few plays later, Drew Lock's going to look, he's going to drop back, and he's going to look, and he's going to find his man Emmanuel Sanders at the 21-yard line. That's going to be a good gain and almost going to get him into the red zone. Right here, 2 plays later, exactly 2 plays later, Drew Lock's going to drop back, and he's going to look to Jeff Hireman, and he's going to find him over the middle for a touchdown. That's going to put him up to 14-10. And so now the Broncos are going to take the first lead of the game. And on the next drive, 2 plays later into the next drive, Derek Carr is going to drop back, and he's going to look, and he's going to find his running back on 3rd down, and he's going to get a little bit more as he shakes off a tackle and gets into our territory to the 49-yard line. And a few plays later, Derek Carr's going to drop back, and he's going to find Antonio Brown, but he's going to fumble the ball, and it's going to be picked up by Bradley Chubb. And so now it's going to be Denver ball with 46 seconds left on the 21-yard line. And so now, just a few plays later, with 15 seconds left in the half, Drew Lock's going to drop back, and he's going to fire it deep to Emmanuel Sanders, and he's going to find him, and that's going to be a touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders against his former teammate in Antonio Brown. He's going to have a 58-yard touchdown right there to put him up 21-10. But hold just on, the Raiders are still going to try to be in this game. He's going to drop back, and he's going to find his man. He's going to break off, and he is going to be loose into the end zone for a touchdown. 21 to, I think that's actually going to be 16. They're going to end up going for 2 and not getting it. So that's going to make it 21-16. And so now, second play into the next drive, Drew Lock's going to look back, and he's going to find Cortland Sutton running that same wheel route, and he's going to go into the end zone for a touchdown. That is going to make it, and I think the Denver Broncos actually end up missing the extra point because I'm not good at kicking in this game. So we're going to end up missing the extra point. It's going to be 27-16. On the next drive, Derek Carr's going to drop back. He's going to look over the middle, and he's going to find his man, but he's actually going to make a few people miss going into the red zone. Derek Carr having a huge game, seeing if he can make a comeback as he did a few times last year. And right now he's going to drop back on 3rd down and 3, and he's going to look, and he's going to find him, but he's going to be in the backfield. He might as well not have caught it. And that's going to be a 4th down and 7. That's going to lead to an Oakland field goal, making it only a 1-score game. 2nd down and 3 next drive, and it's going to be Freeman with one of the actual decent runs in the game. There weren't very many of those for Denver. He has 7 carries for 27 yards. So now a few plays later on 3rd down and 3, let's see if Drew Lock can come up with something here. He's going to look, and it's almost intercepted. We're going to have to punt the ball. He has 4 touchdowns in the game, which is pretty crazy for a rookie of his nature. So right now on the next drive, Oakland's going to get it. He's going to do a play action, and he's going to go deep, and he's going to find his man again, and he's going to be inside the 15-yard line, and they're going to be in scoring range. See if they can tie things up right here. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 on the 7 right here. So you can see him looking towards the end zone right here. He's going to drop back, and he's going to throw it, and it's intercepted by Justin Simmons, the guy who had a touchdown in the preseason, and he's going to be dancing in the end zone. But let's see if the Broncos can finish the game. It's going to be 2nd and 11, and it's going to be to Phillip Lindsay on one of his only good carries of the game. He actually had a very quiet game. He had 19 carries for 58 yards up to this point, but he got a 1st down there. So right here, we're going to see what the Broncos can do on 3rd down and 8. And Drew Lock's going to step back, and he's going to have forever to throw it. He's going to actually roll out to the left, and he's going to find his man right there for a 1st down. That's Deshaun Hamilton again, who's having a pretty big game. 3rd down and 9 right here, just 2 plays later. And he's going to drop back, and he's going to throw it deep to Hamilton again, but it's going to be intercepted. It says it was an accurate pass, but it really kind of wasn't. And that's going to be intercepted by the Raiders. So they're going to have life again. It's going to be 3 minutes left in the 4th quarter. 3rd down and 8 right here. And Derek Carr's going to do a handoff, and they're not going to get it. So that's going to have to force them into punting. and then the Broncos are actually going to end up stalling. So the Raiders are going to get the ball again with 1:30 left. So now Carr's going to drop back, and he's going to look, and he's going to find his man. And oh, he's only one guy away from a touchdown. He only had to make one more man miss. He juked the wrong way. If he juked to the right, there was probably going to go into the end zone. So on the very next play, Carr's going to look. He's going to have forever to throw it, and he's going to find his man again over the middle. So the clock's going to keep ticking. Eventually, they're going to have to take a timeout. So now it's going to be 2nd down. He's going to throw it to his running back over the middle. They're not really calling very smart plays or going towards the inside when they should be going towards the outside. And right here, they're going towards the outside, but he didn't get out of bounds. There's going to be 5 seconds left in the game. Let's see if Derek Carr is going to throw it into the end zone. The Broncos are in a 3-deep formation, and he's just going to check it down to his guy, which is not a very smart move. That's going to end the game, and the Oakland Raiders are going to lose. As you can see, there wasn't very much pass rushing, which is pretty odd because the Broncos have 3 really good pass rushers. And so as you can see, the Raiders had dominated the passing game. They had 382 passing yards. So that was going to be week 1 of the Broncos. Week 2 is going to be sometime here in the next week. So thank you guys. Click the subscribe button, hit the like button, do all that kind of stuff to support this channel. Thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys and when I make a next video. Thank you so much for watching.